Assalamu alaikum. 4:30 p.m. This is Bangladesh Betar Cox's Bazar. The news read by Shetu Shaha. Regular ship operations to Saint Martin Islands will resume tomorrow, this time with the assurance that tourists may stay overnight. However, no more than 2,000 tourists per day will be allowed to visit the Coral Island. Visitors will be permitted to stay overnight for 2 consecutive months until 31st January. Passenger vessels will depart from Cox's Bazar's Nuya Chora jetty at 7 a.m. and return the following day from St. Martin's Island at 3 p.m. According to the district administrations, the government's 12-point directive to protect the island's biodiversity will be strictly enforced this season. Previously, tourist vessel operated from Teknaf, but for security reasons, the route has now been shifted to Cox's Bazar, Nuniachara. Additionally, Deputy Commissioner of Cox's Bazar, Shahidul Alam, said that 4 vessels MV Karnofuli Express, MV Baro Aulia, Kerry Sindabad, and Kerry Cruise and Dine have been received permission to operate on the Cox's Bazar St. Martin's Sea Road. A month-long under-15 football training program has begun in Cox's Bazar with the support of the Directorate of Sports of the Ministry of Youth and Sports as part of the Youth Festival 2025 celebrations. The training was inaugurated on Saturday afternoon at the Bir Sreshto Ruhul Amin Stadium, jointly organized by the District Administration and the District Sports Office. Additional Secretary of the Ministry of Youth and Sports Mohammad Selim Fakir attended the inauguration as the chief guest. Speaking at the event, he said that to keep young people away from criminal activities, football, cricket and other sports must be expanded not only in district and upazila levels but also in remote areas. The program was presided over by Additional Deputy Commissioner Imran Hossain Sajib, Additional Secretary of the Ministry of Public Administration Afzalur Rahman, and Executive Director of the National Sports Council Kazi Nazrul Islam were present as special guests. 40 players from various educational institutions and clubs across the district are participating in the training. Meanwhile, a baseball development training camp has begun in Cox's Bazar as part of the celebration for Youth Festival 2025. The 2-day camp was inaugurated yesterday at the Bir Sreshto Ruhul Amin Stadium, organized by the Bangladesh Baseball Softball Association with support from the District Sports Association. The opening ceremony was presided over by Additional Secretary of the Ministry of Public Administration and President of the Bangladesh Baseball Softball Association, Afzalur Rahman. Players from various clubs across the district are participating in the training. Farmers in Teknaf are gaining financially by cultivating hybrid varieties of papaya. Several growers said papaya can be cultivated on hill slopes and fallow land with minimal labor. Both raw and ripe papaya can be marketed within 3 to 4 months of planting. Because of the rich taste and the quality of ripe papaya, buyers from different parts of the district come to Teknaf to purchase the harvest. Teknaf Upazila Agricultural Officer Muhammad Human Kabir said that in the current season, hybrid papaya has been cultivated on nearly 70 hectares of land across Baharchara, Vaikong, and Nilo unions. He added that farmers are becoming financially benefited by following the cultivation advice provided by the Department of Agricultural Extension. Cyclone Titwa, located over the southeast Bay of Bengal and adjoining Sri Lankan coast, has moved northward and is now positioned over the southeast Bay of Bengal and adjoining Tamil Nadu coast. At 6 a.m. today, it was situated 1,730 kilometers southeast of Cox's Bazar seaport. The system is likely to continue moving further north. The maritime ports of Chattogram, Cox's Bazar, Mongla and Paira have been advised to keep west at distant warning signal number 2. Fishing boats and trawlers operating in the North Bay have been advised not to venture into the deep sea until further notice. The information was issued in a weather bulletin signed by the meteorologist at the Bangladesh Meteorological Department, Muhammad Shahinul Islam. Finally, weather and forecast valid till 12 noon tomorrow says the sky may remain partly temporarily cloudy and the weather mostly dry. Cox's Bazar Maritime Post is advised to west distant warning signal number 2. The day and night temperature may remain unchanged. The maximum temperature at Cox's Bazar recorded till 12 noon today was 28.8 degrees Celsius, while the minimum was 19 degrees Celsius. The sun sets today at 9 minutes past 5 p.m. and rises tomorrow at 13 minutes past 6 a.m. Here is the tide schedule for the mouth of the Bakkali River and its surrounding coastal areas. Today, high tide began at 12:28 p.m. and will continue until 4 minutes to 6 in the evening. Low tide will begin at 4 minutes to 6 p.m. and continue will until 10 minutes past 1 tonight. Another high tide will begin at 10 minutes past 1 tonight and continue until 2 minutes to 7 in the morning tomorrow. And that's the end of the news. Our next bulletin will be at 9:30 a.m. tomorrow in Bangla.